Hi, Linda.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm great.
Yes.
So finally we touch base
Yes, finally we get to meet.
and chop it up. So where we at?
Kololo, actually. This is my chill area on the weekends because there are not so many people and you get to enjoy the whole breeze of being in the city but not being in the city at the same time. I like hiding in the trees, but you found me.
Wow.
Which is all.
Speaking of trees,
Yeah.
the breeze.
The breeze is amazing.
Yeah, and you said you like hiding from people.
Yeah.
Are you a loner?
Sort of. I like living my own life as me. I feel like my me time is very valuable. You get to enjoy the comfort of yourself, love yourself, learn to understand, make plans. I think this is the time you get to do it because half the time if you're getting opinions from other people, you're not really doing your own thing. I don't know whether you feel me, right?
That's 9, and we're here to talk to Mrs. Ida Nanta, the Minister of ICT, to take us through what really transpired at the recent strategy. So, Madam, tell us what really happened.
Tugumes tries to stop this man. He refuses to stop.
His what?
He refuses to stop, but instead pretends as though he is going to park. And I asked Tugume, why don't you shoot? At least shoot in the air or shoot the tires for this man at least to stop his car.
To stop his car or bike?
To stop his bike.
I don't know. For some reason, people have always found me, I'd use the word intriguing. There's something about me they want to know and I don't know what it is yet. Not that it's a bad thing. I love the fact that people actually get to embrace my hustle, if I would call it that. But yeah, I don't know if I'm funny. I don't find myself funny. I'm just me, because people like to see that.
I come to Hokkaido TV to look for the white man to marry me and who is ready to go for HIV positive.
Jesus is Lord. Is that how you work?
Continue. The age he must have 30 years to 40 years. I don't care, or he have a children. I understand. And I'm not working. I'm looking for that one who can start to employ me a business.
What?
Well, people have known the one where I kind of redid the Abanonia thing.
Yeah.
For some reason, I found it with people that I wouldn't expect to have it, actually. I found it in people's phones, and I'm like, oops. I felt kind of embarrassed because it was it always feels funny when you see other people seeing what you're doing. Not that you don't like it, but it's an awkward feeling. But yeah, that one moved around quite a lot. And I think it's the one people responded to the most somehow. Because it incorporated fun and actual real life. There are people out there who are actually looking for people to to date them but don't know how to talk, how to speak, and it's a real issue, but we kind of have to put it out there in a funny way for people to understand that it's happening. There are so many literate people out there who would also wish to have the same chances as the rest of us, but they don't. We're just walking around, by the way. It's totally aimless. So don't think I know exactly where I'm taking you. So let's just walk. That's one of the ways. I mean, I've done so many things. Climbing the mountain, bungee jumping, rafting, blah, 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 but nothing is the same as using a Boda in Kampala. Nothing. The feeling is for real. I got a Boda guy who literally made me go through everything that you can think of. The no change. He had no change. And yeah, I had to share it. I was shocked. I got home and my legs were all shaky. but it was wow. I don't know what else to call it. He was hitting literally every pothole, flying over humps like there was nothing. The whole, you know how a car is going to turn and it feels like you can still make it, and then it just goes through, then you run a zillion traffic lights. I thought I was going to die, but I got home and I was like, oh, okay, tweet. The first thing I did was tweet. Well, yeah, I feel like I've been using social media for so many reasons. For starters, my Instagram is like my photo album. I throw all the rubbish, every picture that I take onto my Instagram. Twitter, you get to share your feelings as is. You don't have to filter yourself. You get to just speak to people, and for some reason people actually respond, and it's therapeutic, like you said. It's good to know that you're being heard. It's good to know that you're being seen. It's a feeling that not so many people get in real life, but if you know you're being appreciated somewhere, probably by someone that you don't even know, it feels good. It feels good. Though people will say it's for people with low self-esteem, I don't think so as much, but it helps so many people. The bad side is, yeah, it can kind of break your self-esteem also. I mean,
when things are not going.
Yeah, when things are not going your way, it can break you, literally. I've seen people nearly run mad just because of something that they said about them on Twitter or on Facebook. And nowadays people are actually using social media as their suicide notes, which is so sad. But it's happening twice in the past 2 months. We have lost 2 boys, actually, 2 male people. One, the girlfriend dumped them, and then another one, I don't know what really happened. He just got up and said, you know what, I'm done. And he shared it on social media. How else would you know that was going on if he hadn't shared it? So social media has kind of become like an ebook. It's now the way people get to communicate. I feel like I've seen people even break up over social media. I mean, you don't follow me on Instagram, so I'm done with you. Ha. Before you're going to cross the road, there are no cars. But as soon as you say you're going to cross,
Some random way.
they all just show up. See? Look, I was just about to step.
Don't do it.
You have to tell me when to cross. Ideal car, the Mercedes G-Class.
Oh, the G-Wagon?
Yeah.
I see you. I see what you're doing.
I love power.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's a combination of class and power and everything. I'm more into the German cars, naturally. So the Mercedes G-Class, if you want to give it to me, I can't say no. Just say. It first blinks a little and then it switches. Yeah. Amazing. It was a combination of all the things I love doing. I like the whole idea. I can't stay in one place, it gets boring. And then it's a very nice way to unwind, and for some reason you're not really thinking of all the problems that you have when you're in some district being bothered by random guys.
Oh, like this dude needed to do better than
just saying
things. Yeah.
Yeah, well, the tweet was kind of stupid, basically telling some people that you have to do better than just saying hi, because there's some middle-aged men out there that are already promising us their land and stuff. But it's true, because there's some people out there, to be honest, a girl's DM, regardless of whether it's a celebrity or not, is full of a lot of rubbish. I mean, it's rubbish, because there are times you'll find a guy just going inside there and sending pictures of his
Shenanigans.
situation, if I could call it that. And you don't even know how to respond to it because it's someone you do not know. And then there are times you go in there and there's someone professing their undying love to you, and they're willing to give you everything that you want, and you don't know how to react to that either. Then there are these fools who come and just insult you and run away. That is another version of the DM. And then, I don't know, like there are all kinds of people in a girl's DM, and it's hard, okay, I would say in the celebrity life, for you to maintain a personal relationship with someone if they don't understand that that's going to happen. Because so many people would say they know you, like, okay, they know you. In their own rights, yes, they know you. And they feel like they want to have a connection with this person that they see, this person that they hear of, this person that they, I would say, adore, or something like that. So they say all sorts of things to get your attention.
No.
Talk about it.
We got.
Talk about it.
Yo, shout out. You gonna know that I'm out here chilling with bougie Lynda.
Hi.
Yo, actually, I just found out she's not bougie.
So
Like
not,
all
by the
along,
way.
I was on Twitter, and I was like, she must be one of them bougie.
Oh, those girls who can't do
retention.
particular things
Yeah.
and blah blah
But like,
blah.
yo,
I made him walk the whole of Kololo.
yeah.
You're gonna
Other question.
All-Star. Oh, you want me to ask you a question?
All right, hit me with it.
When did you start? Okay, what inspired you to do all this? I've seen you interact with so many celebrities.
Oh yeah, and actually, I'm not one. Can you imagine?
Can you imagine?
Most people think like when you interact with celebrity,
you end up joining the crew.
you're so a celebrity, and the people be hollering at me. Hey,
But
man,
you're
I'm
a celebrity. I saw
celeb,"
this boy standing at the parking, and he
Yeah.
had all this gear on him and looked like a white guy that's black, but like a white guy that's black.
Stop.
Yeah, those things, you know.
Stop.
Yeah, so maybe
Can
in
we
your
do a
own
French
right.
one? Can we do a French one? Stop. We can do that.
How to have a French accent. Step 1, any words with a TH in it turn into a Z. Step 2, any R goes into a R. So instead of saying the refrigerator, it would be the refrigerator. Step 4, add attitude. The more attitude, the better.
You guys, to be honest, I never get tired of the videos though.
Right.
I know I do them. It's me in the videos,
Yeah.
but when I watch them on the other end, I'm like, that can't be me. What was I thinking?
Yeah.
Like, where did that come from? Some of those things just it's awkward, but I'll
Yeah.
get used to it, I guess. I mean, it's good. I feel good that you guys are receiving them really well.
Right.
As in, I'm interacting with Ugandan All-Star. You don't know, like you have no idea, but then you appreciate the fact that they also get
Right.
to pay attention to you. They're also following what you're doing. It means a lot. I don't know if it means way too much. Because you look at someone, just the other day I interacted with someone whose name I cannot mention.
Right.
She saw me, she just ran and hugged me.
Right.
And I'm like, huh?
Yeah.
Like, what's going on? She's like, this here, this is me being your fan. I'm like, wait, what? It's supposed to be the other way around. Like, because she's a media personality that I respect. And she's telling me she's my fan, and I'm looking, I'm like, what? Like, slow down.
You're like, you need to calm down.
Yeah, to be honest, it was shocking because I just bought a bottle of water, and like you must have noticed today,
Yeah.
I am very, very
Down to.
yeah. So I was just taking the water by the road. I was just going to stick it like in my mouth. Shit. Then next minute I know I'm getting a hug. I'm like, okay.
I was not ready for this.
I wasn't ready for it. My eyes were like so wide open at that particular point in time.
And
but
you
it-
also did
it felt good.
Abanonia Skit.
Oh yeah.
I think that like must have broadened like your Uganda local people,
That-
not local, but like
That got
that
to people that I
down to-
didn't
yeah.
expect. I was walking around downtown sometime to like just I was window shopping. Yeah. I was window shop. Yeah, you guys, I do it. I window shop a lot.
It's
But
allowed.
yeah, it's allowed. You don't.
I do.
So I was. And then I find one of these ladies downtown that they played girls' hair. And she had a skit of me in her phone. And she was playing it but had no idea that was me. And I'm over there, I'm like,
Wow. I done made it.
I'm like, no, I didn't know what to react like. Is it run and hide? Or like, we're like,
Yeah, that's me, yo.
see the
I'm the one, I'm
she
the
didn't
one.
notice. It was so
I can
weird.
imagine you inserting
Looking
like the Nigerian pidgin English.
Oh yeah.
I be the one now.
I beg now, you don't see?
No, me.
Not me in your phone now. like you just at some point you're like, okay, this is so cool. And she was watching it with her fellows.
Yeah.
And they were behind me, but I could see them in a mirror reflection.
Yeah.
I'm like, I was dying. Like I had to like, what the hell do I do at this particular point in time?
So like I wanted to ask like what's the end goal to all this? Are you going to monetize that? Are you making or are you just doing that for fun? Like what's the end goal?
To be honest, it was more for fun, but I feel like I want to or would love to be able to use it to raise awareness to particular issues we have in society. There's so many things that are going on that people are just brushing off, like,
Right.
but they need to pay attention to. This whole Nantawa thing, some people didn't even know that it was going down.
Right.
Some people didn't even know who she was.
Right.
They only got to know who she was after seeing a funny video
Yeah.
representing her, of which I
Right.
feel like if we can use it that way, then why not? Like, why not use
Use the comedy
Yeah.
to address more things that we
address
never get to.
exactly
Yeah.
the things that people don't get to see. I've seen movements come up that help get stuff fixed. You can just start a movement online and you could end up getting something fixed. I mean, there's a time we started a movement about electricity and well, our electricity has been a little bit more stable ever since then.
Right.
Hopefully we can do one for potholes.
Right.
If you're out there and you want to work with me to help these guys fix our freaking potholes,
Yeah,
that
just
would
throw
be
out your email. What's your
amazing.
email?
Lynda@gmail.com. Very childish, but yes, it's better than one I had before.
Right.
Because that mom cupcakes. I had to change it when I had to apply for a job. They're like, grow the hell up. They're like, okay, I cannot move around with that mom cupcake.
Them weird things, words attached to your thing, right?
As an email account. That was my email account, by the way.
Great.
It was so stupid. I was such a child. But yeah, if you can help me, if you know who it may concern.
Boom, you heard it first.
I mean, you should help me though.
Yeah.
You should help me though. You seem to be
Yeah.
another social media guru kind of guy.
Yeah, we're gonna make that happen. She has her YouTube at Lynda Ddane.
Instagram.
www.youtube.com/Lynda Ddane.
Instagram, same thing.
joint. And
Twitter, same thing. Everywhere, same thing. Why? Because it's my name.
Like,
Oh,
really?
sometimes I wonder.
Yeah.
What would happen to you if you featured me on Sometimes I Wonder?
Yeah, we're gonna do that right now. Let's do it, right? Peace.